We have just started our session for discussing the essays topics of today. Hi, Rohit. Hello, Prince Yadav. Good connecting with all of you here. But can you confirm if I'm streaming fine, if the video and the audio is good for all of you? Hi, Amrita, Shubham, Navya, Shubham Bansal. Hi. I think we know each other. Yes, Amit, Sri Soumya, Keshav, Sabrina Khan, Mauni. Excellent. Very nice to have all of you here on the live platform. Sulekha, excellent, excellent. So the purpose of this discussion session is to have a quick idea about the topics asked in 2022 essays UPSC Civil Service Examination. And as usual, we have 2 sections and we have 4 topics per section. Couple of years ago, till about 2 or 3 years ago, they would differentiate. Section A would have the topical essays, which are based on current affairs and issues. And section B would have all the abstract essays and philosophical essays. But last year, what they did was they had only abstract essays, and the same they have maintained this year also. So in one of my tweets this evening, I said, it's almost like UPSC making it official that henceforth only abstract topics will be asked, at least for a couple of more years before they want to change the pattern altogether. So all the topics of today are abstract topics. They are philosophical topics, requires a lot of understanding, requires a lot of appreciation of the issues, okay, around which this topic has been developed, and then you go writing on it. Yes, Pratibha. Hello, Muskan, Roshni. Hi, Prerit, Siddhant Pradhan, Shams, Tabrez. Good evening, all of you. Good evening. So I'll ask a question to all of you. What is your reaction in seeing the paper? Are you happy with the essays paper or are you sad? What is your reaction? When you first saw the essays topics, how did you react? Did you think it was a good idea to have such topics? Did you think it was nice change? Or did you get concerned and upset about what will you write? What will you do? What was your first reaction? I think most of us must have been a bit more concerned. Most of us would have probably were taken aback. Okay, but I think, yeah, Pratik says it is doable. It is neutral. Neutral to nahi ho sakte, Keshav. Not possible. Yes, doable. Okay, I'll give you my analysis. I'll give you my analysis of this. Completing the paper, Saurav, I don't think that's an issue. 900 words is a good idea to have target for. My analysis is that this is a good paper for all the serious aspirants. Because if the essays are easy or the questions are easy, it's not a good thing for the aspirants, particularly those who are studying hard and working hard. So this is a good essay, and it will definitely end up differentiating the good aspirants from the bad ones. Those who are serious, who are working hard, who have the depth of understanding from those who are superficial, those who are trying to cut and paste formula without thinking much, those who are trying to use some shortcuts and managing, it will be difficult for them. So I think this is a good essay to have. And I think most of the aspirants would have attempted topic number 4 and topic number 5. So if you look at the question paper, I presume all of you can see the question paper. I think most of the students would have attempted, okay, this one, the ship in the harbor is safe, but that is not what the ship, not what ship is for. This is a topic they would have attempted. Time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. So my guess is that most of the aspirants would have chosen to write on these 2. And some of them would have also attempted maybe topic number 3 and topic number 2. So I think these were the more doable topics. Okay, but I won't be surprised if some of them have gone for topic number 1. I can safely rule out that most of them would not have attempted 6, Most of them would not have attempted 7, and most of them would not attempt topic number 8. Okay. My guess is most of them would do topic 4 and 5, and some would also try maybe 2 and 3, and maybe at the face of the topic, this could have been one topic which students would have attempted. This is my reading of the paper. Now, if I try to have, yes, you all can also think about what would you have attempted. Okay, what would you have gone for if you were an aspirant in the examination hall? Okay, you can think on this. Now, I was trying to make a matrix, a 2 by 2 matrix, where on the x-axis, if I'm putting in terms of understanding of the topic, and on the y-axis, if I put the ability to write. Okay, if I am having this 2 by 2 matrix, where on this side, understanding of the topic, and on this side, we have writing ability. So these are those which students can write or will write. These are those where students or aspirants cannot write. Aspirants cannot write. On this are the topics which students can understand. Okay, and these are those topics which students cannot understand. Cannot understand. So if I divide the topics into these 4 quadrants, my belief is topic number 3, topic number 4, and topic number 5, they belong to this quadrant, where students are able to understand the topic and also write about it. Okay, topic number 3, topic number 4, the one on history, the one on the ship, and the one that which says the time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. Whereas if you look at the topics, topic number 2, okay, and topic number 8 are those, maybe you understand the topic, but you will not know what to write down. Topic number 2, which is poets are the unacknowledged legislators of the world. You understand the topic, but you struggle in how to write this topic. And topic number 8 also. Okay, just because you have a choice, it does not mean that any of them has to be right. ये भी समझ में आ रहा होगा आपको, but क्या लिखेंगे, you might have struggle. Whereas there are topics that you cannot understand and you cannot write. यहाँ पर I'll put topic number 6 and topic number 7. For many of, I'm not saying for all of you, for many of you, topic 6 and 7 are those topics you might struggle to understand and also struggle to write. Okay, so topic number 6 is you cannot step twice in the same river, and topic number 7 is smile is the chosen vehicle of all ambiguities. ये क्या कहना चाह रहा है वो समझ में नहीं आएगा, और लिखना कैसे है वो नहीं आएगा. And I think topic number 1 belongs here, where I think most of you have not, all those who attempted this topic, my belief is many of you have not understood the topic, but you went on to write it. Okay, the first topic I think is the trickiest topic of this paper. It's a trap. Many of you would have thought you understand the topic, you understand what it means, and you'll write it. But actually the topic is not understood and you went on to write it. For others, maybe topic number 1 also will fall here. You'll not know what it means and what to write. I hope you understand what I am implying from this 2 by 2 grid. So that's why I'm saying that most of the students, aspirants who have appeared would try appearing topic number 3, topic number 4, and topic number 5. Topic number 3 is history is a series of victories by the scientific man over the romantic man. Topic number 4 is a ship in the harbor is safe, but that is not what the ship is for. And topic number 5, the time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. This is how I would have arranged the topic in terms of their understandability and our ability to write down. Saurav, it hit you hard, you went for it. Well, no problem. As long as you know what to write down, good enough, no problem. ठीक है, अगर आप लिख पा रहे हैं That's fine. That's fine. No problem. You can understand. The issue is if you can write, go ahead. Go ahead. You can do that. Pratik, 4 and 6. 5 has some overlap. For that's okay. That's perfectly your choice. Okay. Now let me start off with the analysis of again discussion on topic. I'm taking up the first topic. The first topic is forests are the best case studies for economic excellence. Forests are the best. Forests are the best case studies for economic excellence. For economic excellence. Now, see, one very important thing that you all must remember is in the exam conditions, it's impossible to recall who has said this in what context. Although after the exam is over, the paper is done, you come back and Google search, you will know somebody would have said it in some context. You would know who would have mentioned this in what circumstances. In the exam condition, it's impossible to know who has said this, what was his intention, what was he trying to convey, and what was his purpose. So let's ignore that part. Let us see this topic as a person trying to write an essay for the time when he does not know who has given this particular topic. Forests are the best case studies for economic excellence. Now, one way of interpreting this topic is, okay, that economic development, economic growth, economic achievement, okay, is some way related to the health of the forests. So when I say health of the forest, I'm talking about biodiversity. I'm talking about sustainable forestry practices. We're talking about wildlife conservation. We're talking about the programs for afforestation. Okay, and if you can take care of forests, you also take care of lot of disasters. This is one of the interpretations of this topic, that economic development, economic growth, economic achievements are related to the forest health, are related to biodiversity, sustainable development. It's about the forest-based economies. It's about forest-based communities. It's about afforestation programs. And if forests are managed well, okay, you can take care of the floods downstream, you can take care of soil erosion, okay, problems, you can take care of land degradation and so on. Okay, so this is one of the interpretations. So how many of you interpret this topic this way? Can you give me a slight idea? How many of you, okay, interpret this topic in this perspective, that forests are part of sustainable development? Forest-based activities are part of economic growth, sustainability. How many of you are thinking in these lines? Okay, I'm sure some of you are thinking on these lines. Forest health, forest ecosystems, wildlife management. Okay, yes, you have. Very nice. Okay, it says elite gamers official. Okay, fine. You are doing this. Ronak, okay. Shweta, yes. Tanya, Chauhan. Okay, this is one interpretation. And some of you can do a bit more smarter thing. You will say, okay, not just the forest. You can relate the forests to, okay, nature in general. You can relate the forest to environment in general. You can relate the forest to the Earth's ecosystem, health in general. You can go beyond the forest and say, why just forest? Okay, you can talk about the entire nature. You can talk about the entire ecological systems, the water, the land, okay, the biodiversity in general. ये भी कर सकते हैं आप लोग. You have gone beyond the forest. You have gone beyond the forest. Would you all agree with me here? Does this look doable to all of you? Does it look doable to all of you? Yes, Tiasha, Pathak, Saurav, Shweta, Tanya. Does this look doable to all of you? Yes. Saurav, Cindy. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. So most of you, this looks doable. Now, my interpretation of this topic is that this topic is not this. Okay. This is the surprise for all of you. My interpretation is this topic is not this. Okay, I mean, if I'm very strict with the evaluation, I can give you 0 here. If I'm very strict with this evaluation, I can actually dismiss entirely. Okay, this is not what this topic means. Forests are the best case studies for economic excellence. Actually, this word case study is the wrong word here. You should always read the Hindi version. You must always read, okay, what the words imply in Hindi. Okay, now see, whether you'll get marks or not is a separate story. Okay, that's dependent on your efforts, your choice of words, your ideas, वो अलग बात है. ठीक है? But topic का meaning ये नहीं है. See, what the topic is saying is, for waters, see, basically we're saying that forests, or you can say other way around, the economic systems that we have, systems that we have, in some way, it mimics. The economic system in some way is similar to, the economic system in some way, okay, is symbolically represented by the economic systems in some way can be considered to be very likely, okay, to the forests. Okay, it is a symbolic comparison because देखो forests का मतलब क्या है? Forest means these are natural. When I say natural, something is organic about them. Forests represent interrelationships. Okay, forests represent survival of the fittest. Forest represents the old will die, the new will survive. The forest represents there has to be efficiency in how nutrients are used. The forest represents efficiency. The forest represents interrelationships. The forest represents symbiotic associations. There is predation. There is parasitism. Okay, there is some kind of organic connections between systems. Forest represents those aspects. So if you want economic excellence, these are the attributes, these are the qualities you must try to emulate in economic systems. For a good, robust economic system, for economic excellence, not simply growth, for economic achievements, what we need is, we need adaptability to changing ecosystems. What we need is robust systems which can morph, robust systems which can absorb. Okay, what we need to do is we have to be efficient, and those not efficient will die out. The ones which are adapting will survive. What we need is efficiency in how we use our resources. So it is not really forest the way we see forest. It's forest in terms of its attributes. So what you should have done is, you should have discussed how economic systems can thrive. Okay, they can grow. Okay, and they can deliver. They will if they mimic, if they can represent and operate on the virtues on which forests exist and evolve. Ye tha idea of this particular topic. So those who wrote about sustainable development, forest conservation, tribal rights, land management, biodiversity, so I have my doubts about if that should have been the approach. But nevertheless, whether you'll get marks or not, that depends on many other things. Okay, I'm not saying that those who wrote this dimension, okay, they will not get marks. I'm not saying that. Because see, ultimately marks depends on the examiner, what he understands, what is he willing to accommodate, what is he willing to give you space for. वो बहुत important होता है. Okay, and we do not know what instructions UPSC may have given. But the actual meaning of this topic is on this side, that we should have discussed how economic systems can thrive, economic systems can grow and deliver if they can mimic, if they can replicate, if they can in some way reflect and operate on the lines that makes forests resilient, that makes forests efficient in the resource use and in their organic ways, how they grow. Can you all tell me one thing? This topic is challenging what aspect of our economic systems today? आप बता सकते हैं? This topic that economic systems are like forests, it is challenging what aspect of our economic reality today? Okay, you'll see across companies there is a lot of focus on inorganic growth. Okay, there's a lot of focus on a fast growth. There's a lot of focus on predatory growth. There is a lot of focus on going solo and killing other competitors. There's a lot of focus on how economic systems are disrespectful of others' rights. Now, these are not the signs of economic excellence. These are not the signs of economic robustness. These are not the signs of economic sustainability. This topic is challenging these aspects of our economic system. Yes, that if you want to have growth and economic excellence, you cannot be inorganic. You cannot talk about fast and uncontrolled growth like cancer. You cannot talk about predatory growth, which is monopoly, killing all the small competitions. It cannot be going solo. Okay, you have to be part of a larger ecosystem. Economic sustainability not possible if you are disrespectful of other rights. If you are wasteful, today you find that economic systems are wasteful. They are wasteful. Okay, the way systems are operating, the way you are running marketing programs, sponsoring big league events and throwing billions of dollars of investors, that is not sustainable. That's wasteful. Forests, on the other hand, are very efficient. Forests, on the other hand, are very frugal. Forests symbolize care. Forests symbolize a long evolution, a slow process of growth. Economic excellence must imbibe all of those attributes. Economic excellence must absorb those aspects of forest ecosystems. Guys, does it make sense? Does it make sense now? I do not know if I'm disappointing some of you. That's why I said this is one topic. If students have written on this, they have written on this without understanding. Okay, they have written on this without appreciating what this topic actually means. Okay, so what would you think now? Would you have gone for this topic on second thoughts? Okay, I go back to our discussions of the first page. Okay, this 2x2 quadrant. I said no. Topic number 1. Okay, people are writing but not understanding the topic. People are writing but they are missing the crux, the focus of this topic. Okay, I hope this is part of some understanding, part of some education for all of you. Yes, it is next level thought. Agreed, Komal. It is next level thought. Yes, Bhavani. Okay. Okay. So, like I said, but those who are given the examination, please do not regret it. Please do not get disheartened. ऐसे topics आते हैं और ऐसे problems होने वाले हैं. Like if you have attempted it, I'm sure you'll get some marks. But a good discussion would have been if you have taken the discussion to the next level of understanding. What is the meaning of the forest and how it operates? And what can you use that for your economic excellence? Right then, let's move on towards the next topic. Now, poets are unacknowledged legislators of the world. Are you all good to go? Are you all ready for the topic number 2? For topic number 2, yes? Okay. So topic number 2, it says poets are the unacknowledged legislators of the world. Poets are the unacknowledged legislators of the world. Okay, so yes. So can you tell me, okay, what is the word which this topic is trying to focus? What is that phrase that this topic is trying to focus on? आपका attention किस word पे maximum होना है? By the way, I'm assuming all of you understand the topic. The poets, artists, I mean, I can extend the idea called painters, okay, those who are into creative pursuits, okay, they could be, filmmakers, they could be probably painters, okay. So poets is maybe one of the references. Any artist, they're unacknowledged legislator of the world, means somewhere, okay, they are contributing, but they are, yes. So tell me, yes, Naval, the pleasure is all mine. Now tell me, where do you think, okay, is this topic drawing your attention to? That's important point. Where is this topic drawing your attention to? Which is the most important word you cannot say ignore? Yes, the word is unacknowledged. ये important word. बाकी समझ में आ रहा है आपको? Okay, that ideas of poets, okay, the works of artists, the writings of writers and poets, okay, these are great inspirations. Okay, these are the basis of these are the roots. Okay, these are the fundamentals, okay, that help develop okay a country's okay legal systems. They help develop a country's priorities of development. They help develop a country's you can say laws and policies. Okay, so what do the poets they talk about? Poets will talk about justice. Poets will talk about, okay, beauty. Poets will talk about anguish and pain because of suffering. Okay, poets will express their anger. Poets, okay, will despair. Okay, the power of their pen, what they write, the power of the pen. Okay, it talks about justice. The power of the pen, okay, talks about the griefs of society. What they write represents anger. What they write represents their despair. And it is in this that a country's inspirations can be traced to. It is in this that a country's legal systems can take lessons from. Yes, the ideas of liberty, the ideas of equality, the ideas of egalitarian society, the ideas of empathy. ये सब कहाँ से आता है? It comes from, okay, the inspirations of the poets. And do we have examples of such poets? Yes, we do. Okay, we have examples. I mean, if you're looking at India, I would talk about, okay, Henry Desrosiers. Okay, he was a freedom fighter and also a writer. Don't forget, okay, Ram Prasad Bismil. Okay, सरफरोशी की तमन्ना, okay, आज हमारे दिल में है. Very famous and very powerful write-up. Think about poets like Sarojini Naidu, okay, even for that matter, Nehru, and his book, Discovery of India, a very passionate discussion of what India was. And yes, go back to history. You cannot forget the works of Sant Kabiram, Kabir Das. Like Sant Kabir, you can't forget about him. Even our, think about your Santhal Revolution. Santhal Revolution, it gave a new boost to nationalism, okay, in terms of using the local symbols. Okay, you know about how national movements are inspired by Durga Puja, inspired by Ganesh Chaturthi. So kahin na kahin poets ka usme haath raha hai. Okay, let's not forget the contributions of Rabindranath Tagore. Okay, he was a poet who gave up his Nobel Prize for, he gave up his knighthood. Okay, because he was upset with the Jallianwala Bagh killings. Okay, don't forget. Yes, Anand Math, absolutely. Okay, Amrita Pritam. Okay, again another, a very famous poet and writer, if you know, this man called Mantu. Okay, Mantu, he wrote about the traumas of partition. Okay, so poets, and if you talk about foreign, poets, you have examples. A very famous writer is Shelley. Okay, Percy Shelley. You have people like Thomas Paine. You have people like Thomas Jefferson. You have writers like Walt Whitman. A very famous poem of his, Captain, My Captain. Okay, yes, on the loss of the American president. Yes. So, yes, Sadar Hasan Manto, correct. Premchand, absolutely. Premchand talks about the poverty and the pathos of the rural areas. So, you samajh mein aa raha hai aapko, all of you, that in the poets, when they talk about justice, grief, poverty, they inspire. They are the ones who probably energize. They are the ones who give ideas. The issue is that they are unacknowledged. आपका ऐसे इस पे होना चाहिए था. Okay, why are they unacknowledged? Okay, why are they not given the credit? That's an important discussion many of you would have missed out. So the essay has this topic will have three issues or three basic dimensions. Okay, what are they? Number one is that poets inspire revolutions. Poets inspire a state's foundation. Okay, the second aspect is that why and how are they able to do it? And the third discussion is that they are unacknowledged. I do not know if those attempt this topic wrote on the idea called why are they unacknowledged? Why is it that we do not give them the credit? Okay, iska do teen reason hoga. One reason will be that most of their works are indirect. It takes time for people to appreciate that the poets were the inspiration. That's why they are maybe indirect. The second reason is that poets they don't crave for political power. Politics by nature demands some kind of power competition. So they are the roots, but they don't crave. Again, somewhere the society is also unjust in not giving them their due. The society is also not fair in not giving them their due. And in many cases, the poets have been outlawed. Ye bhi reason hai. Like I'll say 4 reasons. There are many reasons where the poets have been outlawed. I think recent times mein, a very famous poet who has been shaping our political thinking has been a young poet today called as Kumar Vishwas. Do you know of this gentleman called Kumar Vishwas? He writes in Hindi and he writes brilliant. So about this man called as Rahat Indori. very powerful write-ups of Rahat Indori. He died recently. Rahat Indori's works, okay, Kumar Vishwas ke work. Again, of course, we have a good number of them also. Okay, we have a gentleman called as Grover. I will not name him completely because okay, he is a political pariah in some ways, but he does inspire. He does inspire. Okay, Varun Grover, yes. वो भी तो कवि हैं. Okay, उनका भी तो एक influence है. Yes. So what happens is the state kind of outlaws them. The state kinds of bans them. Okay, we have examples where some of these poets and writers have been declared as urban Naxals. Yes, you got it. Okay, so ये भी important discussion था. Why are they unacknowledged? Why are they not given their due? Because they don't crave for power. The society is unjust because okay, they do it indirectly, and of course, the political system can also deny them okay their due position because it means some kind of political conflicts. Okay, so I hope this topic is okay, all of you. Good to go now. Good to go now. Okay, poets are. So I was stressing on the word unacknowledged. You missed that word. Okay, you would have missed something important there. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. The third topic. History is a series of victories won by scientific man over romantic man. History is a series of victory. History is a series of victories rather. Series of victories won by the scientific man over the romantic man, over the romantic man. This was your third topic. History is a series of victories won by scientific man over the romantic man. Yes, correct. Okay, dark beat, whatever your social media name is, you're right. You can compare poets to Cassandra, who is destined not to be heard. Yes, correct. Okay, who is destined not to be heard. That's why they are not acknowledged. Okay, now see, I'm sure most of you are not philosophy students. For most of you, you are not even history students. Okay, yes, you can write about Kumar Vishwas. I will definitely recommend. He is a powerful writer. He has that that flair. He has a passion talking about the country and the issues around us. Absolutely. So now listen. For this topic, let's come back to this topic here. For this topic, most of you are not philosophy students. Most of you are not history students. Most of you are not in political science students. If you want to know what does this word romantic man mean, okay, a romantic man basically means somebody who is very crudely, somebody who is a dreamer, somebody who thinks and probably lives in a world of his imagination, somebody who believes in the concept of utopia, happiness, somebody who is in some ways idealistic. Okay, I mean, if I want to summarize this, I'll say this is a guy who has lot of belief, who has lot of faith, okay, who has lot of ideas, who is imaginative, who is a dreamer, okay, a romantic man in that sense. This man is full of emotions. This man is full of feelings. Okay, this man is full of heart. A dreamer who thinks, who imagines, who believes in the utopian concept of happiness, who is an idealist, a person who has deep faith, belief, okay, who has imagination, okay, who has emotions and feelings. Okay. I think this topic somewhere is a topic about all of you. ये आपके बारे में है. Okay. That who are the people who qualify the examination? Who are the people, okay, who become successful? Okay. One are those who have a lot of belief. हाँ हम कर लेंगे sir. Okay, we will do it sir. We have the willpower sir. Okay, we are not scared of fighting. Okay, we have a childhood dream to qualify. Okay, sir, we believe that if there's honesty, okay, we'll find a way. Whenever I have a problem, divine intervention will happen to change. मैंने किसी का बुरा नहीं किया है, मेरे साथ भी बुरा नहीं होगा. Okay, I have not hurt anybody, so nobody will hurt me. God is not unjust. Okay, many of us are romantic here. Many of us romanticize the idea of the examination and the service. Okay. On the other hand, there are those who are clinical in their approach, who have a method, who have an approach, who have a strategy of preparation, who meticulously track their progress, who are honest about feedback and not simply a faff in terms of, yes, we will do it, we have the willpower, वैसे नहीं है. So those who are scientific, okay, who are these? These are guys who believe in the details. The guys who work to a plan. The guys who work to a strategy. They are people who are not scared to take feedback. Okay, they are people who are realistic about what can be achieved. They are those who believe in progress that is measurable. Okay, they believe in matrices to track their development. Okay, not mere beliefs, not mere willpower, not mere dreams. Okay, so this topic, I think, okay, is somewhere meant for all of you. It's meant for all okay, the UPSC aspirants. Are you, okay, when I am saying the scientific versus the romanticists, okay, are you rational? Okay, are you realist? Okay, realist. Okay, are you focused and driven by goals? Or do you have a plan? Okay, do you have a method? Okay, do you track your development, or you are simply big words? You are simply big dreams? You are merely your thoughts and your beliefs, and probably very poor in execution. You're very poor in the actual work. This is what this topic means. The history is about people who were scientific, people who are willing to track a plan and progress, and not mere okay, dreamers, not mere believers of good will happen. Okay, history is the product of doers and not simply dreamers. Okay, yes. सिर्फ motivation से काम नहीं चलेगा, श्वेता. This is something that we always have been telling. Okay, सिर्फ motivation से काम नहीं चलेगा. The motivation must be backed by okay, scientific work. Motivation has to be backed and supported by actual work, actual efforts, okay, actual planning, actual execution. Exactly. So this is a classic question of okay, science versus belief. Objectivity, okay, versus faith. Okay, it's about being precise and planned. Okay, anticipation-based action versus maybe belief in divine interventions. Okay, so romanticism in that sense, you don't have to get into the philosophical meaning of what is romantic or what is the romanticism in the history. What is the phase of romanticism or romanticism writings in philosophy? वो जरूरत नहीं. You do not need that. Okay, केवल विश्वास से नहीं होगा. Okay, that is being a romanticist. आपको मेहनत भी चाहिए, प्लान भी चाहिए, a scientific approach भी चाहिए. Okay, and then you are successful. Then you are successful. Okay, Naval, abhi ke discussion मुश्किल है. Now my focus is to explain what the topic means. Kya structure hoga? I'll end up spending maybe one hour on any of these topics. I'll see if I can do it, but not immediately. But I hope you understand the topic, what the topic means. Are you all engaging? Are you all understanding? I hope it's helping you for that matter. Yes, all of you online. Yes, all of you online. Yeah, I hope. See, one important learning from these topics is that your preparation cannot be a mechanical preparation based on forcing structures and based on forcing a particular method of writing. You cannot put formula based writing here. Many of you are taught formulas, no formula of do pestle, scientific, social, technological, wo nahi chalega. Okay, then I will write an essay. I'll begin with a quote. Okay, then I'll write an essay. I will end in a quote. I'll start the essay with a story. Those are very, I'll say non-consequential aspects of preparation. Your preparation will actually happen when you can think on these topics. Okay, इसमें कोई debates नहीं है. Okay, there is no debate. Okay, इसने विनायक. There's no debate in this. The topic has said this, that history is the product of a scientific man and not the consequence of romanticism. Yes, you are right, Pratik. Yes, Navneet. These topics require lot of additional reading. Okay, these topics are testing your personality. These topics are testing who you are as a person. These topics are kind of who you are, okay, as somebody who can think independently or not. Okay, so this is what consistently the examination is doing. The examination is trying to enforce the idea that you have to be a thinking individual and not applying formulas, okay, to develop structure and write an essay. Okay? Okay, I'm moving on. Anything? Yes, Navneet. Okay, we can do that, Navneet, afterwards, not now. Yes, Shubham Tiwari, you are right. You have to have a thinking of your own, correct? Yes, absolutely. Essays are a test of your personality. Essays are a test of your attitudes, how you are interpreting the topic in some ways. Correct, yes. Okay, I think topic number 4 is the easiest topic. I'm skipping that, okay? A ship in harbor is safe, but that is not what the ship is for. सबसे आसान topic है, or if you can write it down. This topic is about courage, adventure, risks. This topic is about not being in a comfort zone. It's not about being secured to one type of a role. It's about discover. It's about go explore. It's about take challenges. Don't fear what lies in the uncharted waters. So life is like a ship. Life is meant for exploration. Okay, if you have not explored, then your life is meaningless. If you have not taken risks, your life is meaningless. If you have not ventured into areas of things that make you uncomfortable, your life is not worth it. Your life is about exploration. I think this topic also applies to all of you, all the aspirants that we have here. Okay, you are people who have gone beyond the comfort zone. You are people who have ventured into uncharted waters. You have taken the risk. You are people who are not scared, to get out of comfort zones. Okay, so your life has meaning because of that challenge. Your life has meaning because of that particular thinking. So you are like a ship. Life is like a ship. It must not be harbored or moved in safe conditions. Go out and explore. Go out and challenge. go out and experiment, go out and take risks, okay, and discover what's new, what's exciting, what's beyond your imagination. That is what life is about. So I think ये सबसे आसान topic है. Okay, let us skip this. Okay, let's go on to topic number 5. Time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. Time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. Section B, topic number 5. I think most aspirants would have written on this. Most aspirants, okay. Most aspirants would have attempted this particular topic. Okay, where time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. Section B में मुझे लगता है ये सबसे आसान topic था. Okay, now the discussion that you must have is, okay, why is the time to repair best when the sun is shining? Sun is shining, okay, means there is resource. Sun is shining means that you are strong. Sun is shining means there are alternatives. Sun is shining means you are not in distress. Okay, sun is shining means you can think more clearly. Okay, that is why you must invest in repairing, in rectifying. You must invest in thinking about the future and setting the course right. So, iska opposite kya hai? That when good times happen, most of us get complacent. When we have good times, most of us become lazy. When we have good times, we do not introspect. When we have good times, we are not examining our weaknesses. This topic says that this is the wrong thing to do. Okay, so the counter position is when the sun is not shining, that is when we start getting worried. The sun is not shining, that is when we start questioning. Okay, when the sun is not shining, that is where we want to do all the rectifications. Okay, that is the human nature. I mean, look at our economic reforms. The reforms happened when we were in trouble. Okay, look at our history of industrial restructuring. It happened when we had problem in balance of payment. But if you're wise, you will do the opposite. When you are in good times, when you are growing well, when you are thriving, that is when you get into examining, you get into questioning, you get into rectifying your mistakes, you get into a zone where you acquire more skills rather than become complacent. Okay, so this topic is a challenge to this idea that in good times you should not be lazy. In good times you should not be complacent. So the good times is when you actually do the repair work and you clinically address the shortcomings. तो मुझे लगता है ये भी काफी आसान topic था. So that's why I said most of the students would have attempted topic number 4 and topic number 5. Okay, are we able to understand? Are you all able to appreciate the conversations? Shubham, yes, correct. You make yourself strong when you are in good times. Address your problems when you're in good times. Yes, correct. Shaurav Shinde, Abhishek, Gaurav Pandey. Yes, in favorable conditions, you should do the rectification, correct. Okay, let's move on. I think nothing much to add here. Topic number 6. Now, this is one of those topics that I think people don't understand and they cannot write either. ये आपका fourth quadrant वाला topic है. Okay, you cannot step twice in the same river. You cannot step twice in the same river. In the same river. Okay. Section B, topic number 6. Okay. This topic is one of those topics I said belongs to the quadrant number 4. I hope you remember the classification I had done when I started off. I said I can divide your essay topics in 2 by 2, okay, metrics. Okay. Topics you understand, topics you don't understand. Topics you write on, topics you can't write on. Okay. Topic number 6 is a topic where you have problem understanding the topic and you also have problem writing on it. Most of you would have left this topic. Okay. The more doable topics were, I said topic number 3, 4, and 5. You understand the topic and you write the topic. This is one which you can't understand and probably you can't even write. Topic number 1 tha, okay, where forests are the best case study in economic excellence was here. Many of them did not understand the topic, but they ended up writing on it. I hope now this quadrant makes sense to all of you. Does this quadrant make sense to all of you? I mean, this is one way of selecting a topic. Okay, you can quickly sit down and do this work. Which one to write on? Okay, this is a good way of analyzing which topics to attempt. Yes, okay, let's get on now. So what does this topic mean? What does this topic mean? Now see what this topic says. See, you tell me first, why can't we not step in the same river twice? If a river flows, okay, and somebody stands here, okay, why can't, or why am I saying you cannot step on the same river twice? Because the water keeps on moving. Okay, whatever is with the water keeps on moving. So every time you put your feet in water, you are touching new water. Every time you enter the river, you are touching a new water, new sediments, new life forms, new fishes. What this means is time, okay, moves. Conditions change. Experiences are always new. Situations are never the same. People change. Ideas change. Ideas change. Okay. Contexts change. So this topic says, okay, life is dynamic. Okay, this is what the topic means. Yes, this topic means everything is transient. Everything lost once is lost forever. Okay. Nothing can be still. Life moves, time moves, experiences change, people change, conditions change. This is what this means, that okay, you cannot step twice in the same river. Okay, you cannot experience the same thing. Exactly. So now that you understand this, my question is, this is true. So what? What is the implication of this? We all have to agree on this. We all agree on this. But ab batao, iska implication kya hai? What is the import of this? If life changes, people change, time moves, situations change. What is the import of this? The import of this is, don't lose opportunities. The import of this is, okay, be happy with whatever, okay, you experience. The import is, find joy in simple things in life. Okay. The import is, look forward and be prepared for new experiences. देखो ये टॉपिक को समझना भी मुश्किल है थोड़ा सा और लिखना भी मुश्किल है. Live in the present. Okay. This topic is about try enjoying and try to savor whatever you have and keep going. Don't miss opportunities. Be prepared for what is new. Be prepared for what's coming. Don't reminisce in the past. Okay? I mean, learn and move on, Komal. That's the idea. Learn and move on. Ab kaise likhna hai? That comes later on. But I hope you understand the topic now. Okay, the topic is time changes. Situations change. People change. Experiences are new. Hi, Amit. Amit Baba, nice to hear from you again. I hope we are learning something in this conversation. Yes? Yes, Siddhant? No, I will not say don't make bad decisions. The learning from this is, okay, what happens, happens, move on. Okay, you'll have new opportunities. Don't regret. Okay, you'll have something new again. ठीक है? Okay. Excellent. So let's move on now, okay? So topic number 6. Now topic number 7, okay, is another of those topics which is not easy to understand and to write on. So mere quadrant mein topic, now next topic I'm taking up, topic number 7. Okay? This I think is perhaps the most difficult topic. A smile is the chosen vehicle, is the chosen vehicle for all ambiguities. A smile is the chosen vehicle for all ambiguities. Okay? This, I think, is the most difficult topic. इसको समझना भी मुश्किल है, इसमें लिखना भी मुश्किल है. Compare this one. Topic number 1 is very misleading topic. Topic number 1 difficult topic hai, but a very misleading topic. Many students would have attempted one because they are linking it with the sustainable development issues. This topic, I don't think anybody would have attempted this. Okay, I mean, it requires a lot of courage to enter this topic. The smile is the chosen vehicle of all ambiguities. Okay. Okay, let's move on now. So in my quadrant, I had said, going back in the quadrant, I had said, the topic number 6 and topic number 7 are in the 4th quadrant, where you don't understand and you don't even write this. Like topic 1 जो है, ये वाला misleading वाला है. Like where some thought they understand and they wrote the wrong one. Okay, Saurav, you did. I'm sure you would have done a good work. Okay, Saurav, the pressure is all mine. Let's start off now. Okay, so smile. Now see what this topic, and by the way, what is ambiguous? What do I mean by the word ambiguous? Ambiguous का मतलब क्या है? Ambiguous means something that is mystery, something that is not clear, something that has more than one meaning. Ambiguity would leave, okay, confusion. Okay, what is ambiguous? What is ambiguous could also imply it is diplomatic. What's ambiguous sometimes is also manipulative. Okay, what's ambiguous is something, okay, that we are not sure about. This is what ambiguity means. Okay, ambiguity is something that we do not know very well. Okay, yes, confusion. Ambiguity is confusion. Okay, ambiguity is diplomatic. Okay, ambiguity will not mean always dilemma, but something that is not obvious. Okay, ambiguity is the typical what we call as the gray area. Okay, now what it's saying is, for people or situations that wants to spread ambiguities, for situations that wants to, okay, make ambiguity popular, the method is a good smile. I mean, it's the best example hoga if you understand this. Think about some of you have proposed, okay, a beautiful girl, okay, a very nice, somebody who is probably your idea of the best girlfriend, the best wife, aapne propose kar diya. Now that lady, okay, has neither said yes, nor said no, nor said wait. Okay, she is not agreeing, not disagreeing. Usne kya kiya? Muskura ke she moved ahead. Okay, so the ambiguity she left you with, she was riding on that killer smile of hers. वो हंस के आगे निकल गई. And that smile is what carries the ambiguity ahead. I hope you got it here. So यहाँ पर smile will be polite words. Smile will be, okay, gentle words. Smile will be a patient and charming disposition. Okay, without committing. I asked my friend, okay, do you like to have coffee with me? The friend looks at me, smiles and walks. Now I'm confused. ये क्या हुआ? उसने हाँ बोला या नहीं बोला? Okay, या बाद में कॉफी चलेंगे? या फिर politely saying no, I will not go with you for the coffee. So smile is the vehicle of ambiguity. So if okay, somebody smiles without committing, okay, it's a way of, okay, spreading ambiguity. If you want to keep your position ambiguous, smile and move ahead. Yes, absolutely. Okay, बिना झगड़ा किए हुए, बिना दिल तोड़े हुए, without challenging, okay, without really confrontations, okay, you can smile and move ahead. Smile is the chosen vehicle of all ambiguities. Ambiguities rides on polite gesture. Ambiguity rides on polite disposition. Ambiguities thrive on. Okay, a good smile. I hope you get the topic now. This will be a very tough topic to write on. This will be a very difficult one, development essay. But this is what the topic is asking or telling you. ऐसा नहीं है सौरभ, ऐसा नहीं है that you pick up a topic that is less attempted and you'll get marks. No, you will get marks only when you have done justice with the topic. Okay, you will get marks when you have delivered to the topic's demand. You will get marks when you have written properly, explained with examples. तब मिलेगा आपको marks. So you don't have to attempt a difficult topic for the sake of attempting a difficult topic. Yes, absolutely. Okay. So now listen. So what this topic means is, okay, when we want to remain non-committal, we do not have to confront and fight. We can be polite, we can smile and move on. This is what this topic means. When we want to remain non-committal, when we don't want to commit ourselves, we don't have to confront. We don't have to fight. We can simply be polite, smile, and we can move on. Our smile and politeness can carry our ambiguity. When we disagree, and don't want to say so, we can simply smile and let the conversation be. Okay. When we want to buy time, when we want to pause and think, we can smile our way through without taking a side. तो आपको इस पे लिखना था. When we want to remain non-committal, like हमें हाँ नहीं कहना है. We don't have to fight. We don't have to confront. We don't have to make it nasty. We don't have to make it dirty. Simply smile and move away. Okay. Let our positions be ambiguous. When we want to disagree, when we don't want to hurt, however, we can simply smile and move on. Basically, what we're saying is good, charming disposition, polite behavior, reserving one's verdict and not declaring our stand is good, and a smile can help us not fight. This is what this topic means. A good, charming disposition, polite behavior, if we want to reserve our verdicts, if we don't want to decide or commit something to somebody, if we don't want to tell what our stand is, what we can do is simply smile Okay, and it can carry our ambiguity very smartly. We don't have to take a side and fight for it always. It's a very famous saying. It says, sometimes it is good to fight with your hat. ये आपने सुना है? Sometimes it is good to fight with your hat. Means, अगर झगड़ा हो रहा है, put on the hat and go, walk off. This is what it means. Sometimes it's good to smile, okay, and leave the opposition guessing कि क्या हुआ यार, झगड़ा किया, agree कर गया. Okay, it's good to do that. So smile becomes a very good vehicle for the ambiguities. Yes, is it okay? No, Naval, every smile is not acknowledgement. Okay, हंसी तो फंसी वाला जो लॉजिक है ना, वो हर जगह अप्लाई नहीं होता नवल. ये मूवीज में ही होता है. बहुत बार हंसी तो थप्पड़ भी पड़ी, पर पता नहीं चला थप्पड़ पड़ गई. ठीक है? So the logic that somebody smiling is acknowledging, not necessarily. Okay, ये assumption है आपका. Smile is a good way of saying, okay, back off. Smile is a good way of saying no. No means no. Back off. Smile is not acknowledgement always. ठीक है? अब टॉपिक समझ में आ गया all of you? No, Atul. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not, Atul. I said, okay, किसके वजह से marks मिलेगा? We do not know that. Okay, I am discussing what the topic implies. Your marks are depend on many things. Your marks will depend on, okay, your ideas. Maybe you missed a topic, but don't give up, please. That is the last thing I want you to do. All those who have given your mains, okay, it does not matter, okay, what you wrote. Give your papers properly, please. Yes, absolutely, Abhay. Yes. So, Atul, please, that will be a terrible thing for you to give up. Game is not over. Game is on. You never know. बहुत बार क्या होता है? People who think they have done good, they would have done miserable. Let's not do that. The takeaway of the paper Newton is you have to develop abilities to think. आपको सोचना पड़ेगा, and your readings have to be wide. Your readings have to be beyond, okay, processed material. This is a very important problem students face. Okay, they only depend on processed material. सोचना बंद कर देते हैं. They stop thinking, they stop analyzing, they stop questioning, they stop relating things. Okay, these topics demand a different depth of understanding. There's a takeaway. The UPSC is not testing, okay, tutored content. The UPSC is testing whether you actually have the capability or not. ठीक है? Yes, Saurav. Smile could also mean, okay, quickly accept without committing. You were right. Gulshan. Okay. ठीक है. Right, let's move on. The last topic number 8. Okay, just because you have a choice, it does not mean that any one of them has to be right. Just because you have a choice, does not mean any one of them has to be right. और इसका जो हिंदी में translation है, it leaves no doubt. Those of you who can read, understand Hindi, I always recommend that. Please read the paper in Hindi also. हिंदी में कह रहा है, okay, केवल इसलिए कि आपके पास विकल्प है, you have a choice. इसका यह अर्थ कदापि नहीं है कि उनमें से किसी को भी ठीक होना ही होगा, ठीक है? जस्ट बिकॉज यू हैव ए चॉइस, जस्ट बिकॉज आपके पास विकल्प है, डज नॉट मीन ओके दैट दे आर द राइट चॉइसेस. Just because you can do things does not mean it is right. Just because okay you have options does not mean the options are right. Okay, yes, this topic has an overlap with okay ethics paper, absolutely. So the existence of choice okay is no guarantee of that the choices are appropriate, that the choices okay are right, that the choices are legal, that the choices are socially acceptable, which basically means okay existence of choice is no guarantee to assure you that you are doing the right thing. This is what this means. Okay, आपके पास विकल्प है और इसलिए वो ठीक है, that's wrong. Okay, I think in my list this is not an easy one to write. However, this topic can be understood. What it wants to say, this topic is understood. Okay, so see, this topic is challenging. You know, some people say okay this was the only thing I could do, and therefore I am not guilty. Okay, I was asked and I did what was offered to me, and therefore I am not wrong. Okay, third okay, I only did what was possible, and therefore I am not to be blamed. Have we heard these statements? Guys, have we heard such statements or not? Have some of us okay justified our actions on these type of arguments, that this is the only thing I could do, so I did it and I'm not guilty? Just because this was the only thing you could do does not mean what you did was right. Okay, I was asked, मुझे पूछा और मैंने मान लिया. I was given choices and I did according to what was offered. So how am I guilty? Have you heard these arguments? Have you heard these arguments? Have you heard these type of okay rationalization? Okay, that I only did what was offered to me. Okay, I was given a choice, I picked from that choice, therefore I can't be wrong. I did what okay was possible of the choices I had, yahi possible tha, therefore I can't be blamed. The topic is saying no. Okay, right and wrong. This topic says right and wrong what is virtue and what is vice, what is legal and what is illegal. इसका basis होगा how a society defines it. Some of these are absolutes also. Some of these okay are not negotiable, irrespective of what choices you had. Okay? Irrespective, let's say, okay, murder. Murder is a murder. Okay, it does not mean, okay, there's the only choice I had and I had to do it. This is what this topic means. That right and wrong, virtue and vice, legal, illegal. It is about how a society defines it, not based on whether you had the choice or not. It's based on some absolutes, some kuch cheezein absolutes hain. Kuch cheezein are not negotiable. It cannot be based on the choices that you make. Have I explained all the 8 topics to you? Have I explained all the 8 topics to you? Do you all understand the topics now? Yes? Okay. So what I'll do is, maybe with time, I will record, okay, some detailed discussions on this. I'll see if I can develop a structure, how to write, what to do. But I hope this helps you appreciate the topics that have been asked. Okay? So I had a window of 1 hour. I've gone to 1.5 hours now. Okay, so thank you for being patient. I hope our discussions help us, okay, prepare for the examinations. I hope, these conversations give you orientation. So my wishes to you from Edukemy, from myself, from our team, all the best. Those giving the mains this time and also those giving in the future. Bye-bye. Have a nice time. Good luck. And those who have maybe got the topic wrong, don't be disheartened. You never know how the scoring is done. I've only said what I think the topics mean. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, all of you. It's always a pleasure being with you. Bye-bye.